Good morning, students. Hope you are fine. In last classes, I taught you chapter 5. Okay. Today it will continue. Open page number 70. Okay. Page number 70. Here there are few steps. First open page number 68. That is, in last class I taught you how to create a using query, table using query. Okay, and that is continuing. See here the picture, query result. Okay, simple fact, when you use the query wizard, each newly created query is saved by default. That means when you created a query, you can find the file saved in new name. Okay, that is using query. Now creating queries using query design. Okay, good morning everybody. Now see, all of you opened page number 70. Okay, good morning. Now, in MS Access, you can use complex queries to analyze advanced data. For this, you can create a query from scratch using the query design method. This method offers you more control over your query. While creating a query using the query design method, you work in the design view of database. Okay, Sarvojit, then Akif, Aniruddha, good morning to all of you. Now, how to create the steps to create queries using query design. Aditya, okay. Krish, okay. Open the required database, click the Create tab. From the Queries group, click Query Design. The Show Table dialog box appears. Okay. Mopia. Okay, good morning. So, these are the steps. First, you have to open the required database, then create. Then from the Queries group, click Query Design. The Show Table dialog box appears. Okay. In the query design method, you can use the table as the record resources. However, if required, you may also obtain data from multiple tables. That means you can get multiple data from your table. On the table tab, see, this type of dialog box will appear. Okay. Select the table for which you need to create the query. Click Add and click Close. The object relationship pane displayed the available field in the source table appear. Now see here. See, double click the required field. The selected field appears in the design grid as the button. Here, object relationship pan. Repeat the step 6, this one, to add the remaining field to the design grid. Here you have to click from here and you will add. From the short drop down list, select the required option. These options result in ascending or descending order. To set the search criteria for each field you want filter, click inside the corresponding cell in the criteria. Okay. These are the steps. First, now turn the page. Here on the design tab, from the result group, click run. Here the design tab, you can find the design, then design tab. The query result appears in the database. This type of database you can see the query result. To save a query, from the quick access toolbar, click the save icon and save as dialog box appears. Then when you will create this type of save as dialog box will appear. Then you have to write the name, you can change it or by default it will come, and then you click OK. In the query name text box, enter the desired name and click OK. The query is saved and added in the navigation pan. Now here is one practical. Okay. What to do? Nimai has created a database that lists the top performing school in various cities across India. That means he created a database that the name of the various schools in the city across India. Help Nimai to create a query that separates the schools located in Maharashtra from the rest. That means he has given the name of the students, name of the schools all over India. Okay. But here in the query you have to separate the Maharashtra's school. Okay. Then what you will do? First, click the file tab. The backstage view appear. Click open. That means you have to open the file. The open dialog box appears. Select the required database and click open. The selected database appears in the dataset view. Click the create tab. Now you have to click on create tab. From the queries group, click the query wizard. The new query wizard appears. Okay. Then click simple query wizard and click OK. The simple query wizard dialog box appears. From the table or query drop down list, select the required table. From the available fields list, select the Maharashtra and click the single right button. Click next. Would you like to detail or summary query? This screen will appear. To view the full list of the available variables, select the detail options. Then click next. Under the what title do you want for your query textbook, enter the desired query title. That means you have to write the name of the query and then finish. The query result appear in the dataset view. That means here all over India, in the table there are so many schools name who has done the better result. But in query you have to separate only Maharashtra. Okay. This is the practical. Then see, let us recollect. That means revise it. In MS Access 2010, you can open existing databases or objects to modify present records and save the changes. The query wizard allows you to calculate and summarize the available records and shape the query for future. In MS Access 2010 allow you to create a query from the scratch using the query design method. It is the end of the chapter. Then open it again. I will revise. Open page number. First page number 67. Okay. Page number 67. Creating queries using wizard. A query is a request to sort or filter data in the MS Access. That means if you want to sort your data or filter your data, that means you want to find the specific data, then you have to do query. By running a query, you can extract meaningful information from an existing database to answer important questions regarding the data, to perform calculation, to combine data from different tables, etc. That means you can take help of queries to calculate the data, then combine the data from other tables and filtering data. You can create a query using the query wizard. The query wizard allows you to calculate this and summarize the available records and save the query for future uses. The query wizard creates a query using a predefined templates that can import data from multiple tables. That means you can get the information from other tables also. That means in MS Access you can get relation with the help of other tables also. See here, this is the create tab, create, and you can find these options. The query result obtained using a query appears in a table called recorded set. That means when you create a query wizard, then it will be named as a record set. Okay. Now turn the page number 68. See here, from the queries group, the query wizard, the new query wizard appears. Click Simple Query Wizard and click OK. The Simple Query Wizard dialog box appears. This is query wizard option, and then this box will appear. Simple query box, you have to click this one and then OK. And then this box will appear. From the table query drop down list, select the required table. From the available field list, these are available field list, click a single right arrow. This is called single right arrow. Okay, that means when you click this one and single right arrow, your field will be selected. In that practical I told you that there was a database of several schools of India. You have to separate only Maharashtra. Then see, you can find this type of list, and here will be the name of the schools. Okay, and from here you have to select the school's name and right arrow and Maharashtra, and this will, the list of the schools will come here from Maharashtra. Repeat the step 6 to select all the required field. That means which field I require, I will click it, right arrow, and list will be selected. Okay. Now, number 8. Click next. That means you have to click next. the would you like detail or summary query screen will appear. Select the detail to view the every selected field, every record. Here it is selected detail and then next. Okay, to specify individual fields, select the summary option, and if you need the individual fields specification, then you have to select summary. From the summary option dialog box, select the individual summary value to be calculated. Click OK, and then OK means finish. You will return the would you like detailed summary query, and then next. Under the what title do you want for your query text box, enter the desired query title, this box, and then after that see here what title do you want. That means here you have to write the name of the file. Okay, now turn the page number 69. Okay, and after that it will be shown as a result. That means which subject, here English and biology are selected, and here are the marks, and here see the query name, students result. Okay, and that is called query result. That means there were, see here, there were so many subjects. Okay, students name, English, algebra, geometry, chemistry, biology, physics, but here they have taken only two subjects, English and biology. Okay, and see the heading, query 1, students result 2016 query. Okay, that means when the result will come, it will seem like that. Now simple fact, when you use the query wizard, each newly created query is saved by default. That means when you made a query, by default it will be saved. Now creating queries using query design. In MS Access, you can use complex queries to analyze advanced data. For this, you can create a query from scratch using the query design method. That means here we have used the query design method. This method offers you more control over your query while creating a query using the query design method. You work in the design view of database. Now to create queries using query design, open the required database, click the create tab. From the query group, click required design. The show table dialog box appears. In the query design method, you can use a single table as the record source. However, if required, you may also obtain data from other tables also. Okay. Now here number 4, on the table tab, select the table for which you need to create the query. This type of box will appear, and then click add and click close. Object relationship pane displays the available field in the source table appear. Here the objects, and then double click the required field. The selected field appear in the design grid at bottom. That means you have to double click here and it will be seen in this field. Okay. Repeat step 6 to add the remaining field to the design grid. From the sort drop-down list, select the required option to sort the results in ascending or descending order. Acha, you know what is ascending order and what is descending order? In mathematics, I think you have done. Ascending order means from smallest to greatest, and descending means greatest to smallest. So here, according to the text, it will be alphabetically order. Ascending means A to Z and descending means Z to A. Okay. From the sort drop-down list, select the required options to sort the result in ascending or descending order. 9. To set the search criteria for each field you want to filter, click inside the corresponding cell in the criteria. Now turn the page number 72. See here, on the design tab from the results group, click run. See here, design tab, design, and then you have to click on run. Okay. The query result database views, it will come. See student's name and marks of English and algebra. Okay. To save a query from the quick access toolbar, click the save icon and the save as dialog box will appear. Then you have to click on home and then save option will appear, and then then file and then save option will appear, and then you can save it. This box will appear. You can write the name of the file and OK. 12. In the query name text box, enter the desired name and click OK. The query of the saved and added the navigation pane. Okay. And let's recollect, that is revision. After that you have to do the homework, fill in the blanks, state true and false and match the column. Okay, and next day I will mark the answer of these questions. Okay. You have to find the answer from your book and you can write. This is chapter 5. I taught it extra in midterm. Listen carefully. Midterm exam, chapter 3 and 4 will come. Okay, but chapter 5 I taught as I got the time, so I taught it. When the date of the midterm will decided, that time again you will get the syllabus of midterm exam. Okay, in all subject. Okay. So I think you have understand. Today up to here only. Do your homework, but you have to learn chapter 3 and 4. Okay, you have done, you have completed chapter 3 and 4 questions answers. Okay, then today up to here only. Thank you for joining the class.